Hello Taurus, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Okay, let's take a look. Taurus, what do you need to know at this time? Okay, we have two cards. Which one? Which one? Okay. All right, one more. What transpired when Taurus and this person lost touch? Okay, maybe they moved. We have travel. Let's see what we've got here. Letting go. Well, I flipped it in reverse. Maybe someone has just not been able to stop thinking about the other person. Maybe the person that you're looking into, I'm saying looking into finding, looking into reconnecting. They went through something difficult and they just wanted maybe a change of scenery. Okay, let's see what else. We have contract. They might have taken a job elsewhere. I'm really looking at this in the context of what could cause distance, silence, a falling out, move. Maybe they met someone, door to romance. They had an opportunity to be with someone and pursued that. For some of you, this is a romantic partner. I just saw 444 and action. Okay. I'm hearing an old Dan Fogelberg song. Wow. Run for the roses. As fast as you can. Oh my gosh. Fate is delivered, moment at hand. Forgive me. I even went to the concert so long ago, but I don't really remember the lyrics. It's a chance of a lifetime of chance. Okay. I'll link it. So let's take a look at their life. What unfolded? Since this group wants to know what happened. I'm also hearing spirits say they had a karmic relationship that had to play out. Okay, maybe they let that go. Okay, let's see what happened. What has transpired in their life since you lost touch? Wow. I know we have half a deck to go yet, but usually they fly. Maybe this is just a simple message. What has happened in their life? I'm just going to rifle through one more time. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. We are definitely going to clarify. Wounded Warrior. This person's kind of been through it. The cards were pre-shuffled. Look at what's at the bottom. We have the Devil. All right, let's see what this 9 of Wands is about. Wounded Warrior. They've been through something really difficult. Maybe something regarding family. Maybe you are family. 9 of Wands. What is that? They've been through it. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Wands. It landed on my hand. Hermit reverse. I'm going to flip it. Okay, it came out in reverse. Got it. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. I'm reading these more intuitively than the meaning of the cards. So Spirit is giving me something about this person, and it's irrespective of gender. It looks like this person is either needing to or will be, did, okay, take stock in their life, the investments they made in other people, in failed opportunities or failed ventures, Ace of Pentacles reverse. This person may even be reflecting about a missed romantic opportunity for some of you. And I feel like with this Hermit reverse, I'm feeling the energy of I'm not getting any younger. Like time has slipped by. What have I been doing? The Hermit upright is when there's some deep and profound self-reflection, introspection, and I maybe through difficulty or a missed opportunity or a closed off heart, maybe, and for some of you, if you were a romantic potential for this person, and again, this is not last week's fight or whatever, this is a long time ago. Spirit keeps reiterating that. You walked away, and maybe, or they walked away, you parted ways, but it was almost like, now I'm hearing Carry On My Wayward Son, Kansas, I believe. This person had to go on a journey. And if they started out as the Fool, as the tarot indicates, at 0, this person went through some things, a series of things that has made them really like, I'm kind of getting like grow up quickly, wise up. Gosh, this could be someone's son. I want to be really sensitive here. But it feels to me like there was some sort of sense of belonging. Why do I feel like it crumbled? I don't know why I'm getting that. Probably the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. What is the idea or notion of long-term happiness? But I feel like something went awry. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. They tried to build a life with someone. Are you a missed opportunity? Did they move on? This could definitely be someone's child. Page of Wands. Like maybe I went to do this and I tried and I invested time and effort into something I was building, and it just didn't work. They may have wanted to communicate. This is what my life's all about. Maybe they felt like they couldn't. There's an assessment happening here. Wow, 8 of Swords. So there was a disappointment, and I felt that something went awry. Whether it is, I don't know, a partner didn't turn out as they expected, or they've had maybe 1, 2, 3 failed relationships. Maybe they married them, had a child, built a life, but something went awry. Okay, let's take a look at this 7 of Swords. What's that about? Page of Swords, bottom of the deck, Death. Whoa, way too many. Let's put them back. One card at a time. 7 of Swords, Page of Swords. What is that? Temperance. 5 of Cups. They're healing from something. Maybe they've made an observation about their choices. Maybe in partnerships. They've done some healing. I feel like they're bringing themselves back into like this good place within their life, within their heart. And maybe that's how they can reemerge. Maybe what missed opportunity or challenge here got corrected here. Maybe this is, a partner with whom they built a life, they built a secure life. What else? Seven of Swords. Okay, there's the Fool. Spirit showed me the Fool's journey, and then we have the Eight of Cups. They flew out together. This person might have realized that, someone was taking from them, that something drained them. I mean, from the 10 to the 5, or this is an underlying energy of lack in some way. So what is it you need to know about this individual? Let's get a brand new deck. Let's bring this into the present. What does Taurus, or the cross watcher, yes, need to know about what's going on here? You're going to learn something. Something is going to come to light. You may know it. You may feel it intuitively. Maybe they're single. Nine of Pentacles. What is Taurus going to learn? What does this group need to know about this person now? Shoot, it fell on the floor. The Emperor. Something about this person feels as though, I'm hearing the term graduation. I'm telling you, I think that they've been through something really karmic and difficult, but they had to go through this. In the past, they weren't willing to see, perhaps, that what they were entering into was going to be a huge lesson. And maybe this is a test of, okay, maybe Spirit is saying, you've got this now. You're starting over, Fool's Journey. You've got this. Heal, move forward, be observant. Know that you were dealing with, people who maybe took you for a ride or disappointed you in some way. But you've got this. Emperor doesn't hesitate. Frankly, neither does the Fool, but hopefully there's some wisdom gained through this experience. Page of Pentacles, Emperor. Whew. There's that Eight of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups, the Devil, Justice, the Tower, the Hierophant. Holy cow. Did they go through a messy divorce? Did they? I gotta tell you, for some, maybe they spent a little time in a padded cell. I'm sorry. That was not intended to be a joke, but okay. Then we have the Nine of Wands and the Empress. Well, if this is the person's journey back to themselves, they're coming through as complete and healed as one can hope through a difficult journey. If this is a journey, back to you, looking into, what happened to them, communication may be coming your way. Is this person single? Maybe we'll see the Hierophant upright or reverse, which incidentally is your energy. Is this person single or attached? The Wheel of Fortune. I just heard the phrase, fate delivered a blow. Okay, what does that mean, Spirit? Something they were not expecting, to have to manage. That just flipped off the deck. And the Fool is sticking out with Justice. Let's answer the question, please, Spirit. Are they single? The Moon. They could be connected to a Cancerian. I'm not going to get into the signs. It could be anybody. If you feel like this is your story, then it probably is. We have a Knight of Wands. Just almost hit me in the face. In reverse, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. This person's going through a really difficult either realization about themselves or about the maybe the missed opportunity, the love that has been lost. They could have been with, someone who was a bit of a manipulative trickster, in it for, their own gains. Maybe this person had that pattern, delivered a blow. What are they managing? You mentioned Spirit managing what's thrown at them. What is the Two of Pentacles? One-sided relationships that they are working to move on from. Yeah. Could be a partner. Yeah. A partner who betrayed them. And if this Seven of Cups is moving on from that, they're in a little bit of turmoil right now, but they know that they have to, push that aside or move on from it. Chariot. Let's get out the... I pulled this out after I meditated. I was like, okay, we're going to get out the where are they now deck. What do you need to know about where they are? And then we're going to look at what can you expect to hear from this person. Where are they, Spirit? It's general. There's going to be a lot of cards that don't apply. So please just, use discernment. For some, they are a professor. Maybe they work at a university. Okay. They can be found online. So if you're looking to locate them, they do have a profile. I was guided to look at that, separating from a partner. They may realize, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. This has been highly karmic. Watches your social media. Missing you. Loves you. Does not have children. Okay. Wow. Difficult life circumstances. I wondered. For some, they are not alive. They transitioned. Suburban country living. A string of failed relationships. Four of Cups. Oh. Travels a lot. Top of the deck. Moved on. Not interested in reconnecting. Owns or operates a public establishment. Married. Okay. So, what can Taurus or this group, including cross watchers, what can they expect? What can they expect? Fate. Fate is stepping in. Wow. Are you going to cross paths? Is this like serendipity? What is this, Spirit? Fate. Were you destined to reunite? What is fates? And the book, I don't often go there because I just pick up the story intuitively, but the book speaks of sometimes fate delivers something in a way we don't expect. And maybe that is this person is, moving in your direction, going to reach out, hey, by the way, I saw 2222. I just didn't say it. This could be someone who left the nest a long time ago if this is about a child. What is fate about? You're going to hear some truth. And we have a flipper. Okay, it came out. Orphaned. They may say, I'm leaving a situation. I left, or I left you because. And maybe you hear more about what happened. Anything else? Yeah. Someone may share that they've gone through loss. I mean, it could be someone they were connected to. They may say, you know, I feel at home. I want to be in your company. I miss you. I never forgot you. Let's take a look at what they may want to say. And this could indicate what they've been through. This could be related to their relationship or feelings for you. So let's see what they want to say. I just heard from Spirit 3 significant cards. Hopefully not all at once, but 3 significant cards. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're just going to take them. I was afraid to speak up. They were going through something they didn't want to share. And, you know, some people internalize, right? Some people don't know how to say, you know, I'm having a hard time. This is someone, it's interesting. I put it right next to missing you, loves you. This is someone who wants to be with you. I'm staying in my relationship. Remember, there's some different stories going on here. So for some, they are in a relationship and they're honoring that. My heart has been broken. I've learned hard lessons through this. Maybe not ready to leave for some. Maybe realizing, wow, you know, Taurus or whomever they moved on from was like the best thing. This flew out last. I can't wait to start a life with you. So at least I think that was the last one. So anything else they want to say about reconnecting? I sense you're trying to control me. Okay, well, you know, for some, this is a child who's like, just please let me just be me. There's also a sense that, you know, this person has to make their choices, and maybe they've been through some situations where their options were limited or taken away, or, you know, we have that missed opportunity energy here. So maybe someone else, I don't know if this was like a controlling situation they were in, and they're trying to convey, I've got to make my decisions. Anything else? There are too many skeletons in the closet. We are not on the same page. Then, you know, and remember that this could speak to someone in their company. If this is strictly about you, they want to be with you, but there's some stuff they have to air. Can you tell us any more about what needs to be aired? A lot. A lot. A lover. We have 2 people here, maybe 3. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Now, I can look at this a few ways. I don't always read people, and certainly not gender, but this feels like it is the desire to embrace, you know, love again. I feel like there is an amount of stability that maybe they have gained, that they bring. Like I'm hearing like rock solid, and you wouldn't maybe recognize that in them. Maybe they're trying to show you that, you know, I'm enthusiastic about us, about life, about possibilities, and about, you know, taking myself or my life to the next level, and maybe I want you in it. So what does Spirit want you to do? What is the advice from Spirit for you? See something from the past for what it is, even if it means removing the rose-colored glasses. Frankly, I could say that's you or them. This something that comes to light is going to give you an opportunity to reflect. It clears up what you don't know, and it reinforces what intuitively you already know. Let's get another one. When you have done what you can and cannot progress, let go and spirit will take the lead. Bottom of the deck, a warm hug goes a long way to soothe someone who is hurting. Oh, wow. I feel like this is one of those all-night conversations between two people or a group of people. When is this going to happen, Spirit, for this group? Let's look at the lighted pathway. The Angels and Fairy combo deck has seasons, but let's look at when specifically this may happen. Boy, these cards just sail. Okay, don't overthink it. Maybe they are. They're gaining clarity and wisdom. You will gain clarity and wisdom. Can we have timing? Okay. Why do I feel like you are going to be hard at work, or somebody's hard at work and like the phone rings? And okay, I'm hearing from Spirit, this conversation deserves your undivided attention. Wow, that's kind of powerful. Okay, don't be defensive. Let down your guard. Okay, this is a build. Spirit's not giving us timing. Not on your path. Not on your path. This person may say, I've been in a connection, I'm leaving, I'm not happy. Okay, you may gain an understanding why this person had to go do, and now they're back. Spirit, can we have a timing card? I'm getting sort of we're getting there. Oh, next year for some. Okay. See, this feels like a big story. We have an apology, a reconciliation, forgiveness needed. Wow. Taking responsibility. Wow, Spirit. I mean, maybe it is next year, and this is all the inner work that you or they are doing. We have deep love and another flyer. Sorry, guys. Holy wow. Right now. Right now. And maybe this is encouragement for whomever has been, I don't know, involved, who has been gone, who has been elsewhere. No time like the present to heal the past. I can look at it that way, but there's your timing card. Unhappy without you. Okay, guys, what a reading. Oh, big hugs to you, Taurus. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I'm pumping out new videos, and I'm up before the chickens because the construction noise is a little crazy here. So I'm probably going to be cranking these out before many of you in the US anyway are even out of bed. So I hope this was helpful. Take good care, Taurus. I'll see you in the next video.